For this one, we are talking about finding the surface area of a rectangular prism. Okay? So, we have this rectangular prism here. And the surface area, a way I kind of describe it as, is imagine you're wrapping a present. Okay? So, when you wrap a present, you have wrapping paper that goes around it. So, the surface area is simply how much space needs to be covered by wrapping paper. Okay? So, the surface area is going to be the area of each of the faces that makes up this shape. Okay? So, how much, basically, distance is there on the outside of this shape? Okay? And the way we're going to do that is simply by finding the area of each of these faces. So, I always like to keep track. Okay, how many faces does the shape I need to find the surface area have? So I look at this and I could count and I'd be like, okay, well this rectangle here on the left, that's 1. And while there's one on the opposite side that's similar to it, that's 2. Okay, well there's this front right one here, and then there's one on the opposite side on the left back. That's 4. And then I have that top shape, and then it has an opposite and it's on the bottom. So I've got 6 different faces, which means I need to find the area of 6 different shapes. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do, it doesn't really matter which one you pick, okay? So I'm going to write out my area formula for a parallelogram. And that's area equals base times height. Okay, that's the formula I'm going to use consistently throughout this. So I'm going to find the area of the first one, and I'm going to choose, how about this one right here? 3 inches by, I don't know. Is this, how many, what is the dimensions of this? Well, you need to look at the shape, okay, the figure, and find where is this dimension. They're going to give you enough information to solve it. So what do we need to do? Well, this is 6 inches right here, okay? Then that edge is going to be 6 inches. This edge is going to be 6 inches. So I need to just take this, okay? So it's going to be 3 by 6 inches, okay? So to find that, I do area, and I'm going to just label area 1 equals 3 times by 6, and that's going to get me 18, okay? So there's the first one. Alright, let's take care of number 2. Let's take care of the second one. Well, let's take care of this one here. So this one is 4 inches, and I don't know these. Well, if this is 3 inches, it's going to be 3 inches. So let's write that in. 3 inches. So area of shape 2 is going to be 3 multiplied by 4. It's going to get us 12. And then for the third one, well, let's take care of the top. Well, it's 6 inches, but we don't know what this is. Well, we really do. If this is 4 inches, that's 4 inches, that's 4 inches. So let's write that in. So that's going to be 4 inches. So we have area of shape 3. That's going to be 6 multiplied by 4 equaling 24. Okay, so I've got 3 of my shapes. But if you remember, early on, I said that the opposite sides are similar, okay? So, for instance, the top and the bottom, okay? The top and the bottom, those are going to have the same area. So, if the top and the bottom have the same area, all we have to do is double the amount. Because if I have 2 areas that are the same, I just need to multiply it by 2, okay? So, when we solve this out, well, we've got 18 inches. Right? We've got 12 inches. We've got 24 inches. So we can take those numbers and we can say, well, there are actually 2 faces that are 18 inches. There are 2 faces that are 12 inches. And there are 2 faces that are 24 inches. So, what we would need to do is we would add these together. So, we have 8, 16, 18, 20, we got 28, so 8 carry the 2. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 108 it is in inches. And for surface area, since we're talking about area, we are talking about a three-dimensional shape, but it's not volume, it is area. So we're going to mark down squared, okay? So remember, important things. When you're working with surface area, you need to find out how many faces are there. Okay? In a rectangular prism, there are 6 faces. And you need to find a way to find the area of each face. Okay? And with a rectangular prism, it's really nice because some of those shapes are the same. So we really only found 3 areas, and then we said, okay, there are 3 copies, right? One of each of the faces we found. All right? So that should take care of finding the surface area of rectangular prisms.